Hi everybody and welcome back. For those of you guys who are back, and if you're new, welcome back. So today I think it's the 28th of September. So yeah, I was supposed to actually take a video sometime last week, but I couldn't. Hope you guys are good, and I hope you guys have been applying because applications are open at Unisa. Anyway, so today's video, as you can see from the title, is going to be about a couple of things that are very important, and the reason why I actually decided to do this video is because I've been getting a lot of questions and all that. So I'm just hoping that I'll just add some information and maybe tell you guys new information that we've never really spoken about on this channel. Yes, but kindly go and check my previous videos. They're very informative. I spoke about a couple of things that are very important, so please go check them out. Anyway, so applications are open at Unisa and they are closing on the 14th of October. So please make sure that by maybe the 10th you're done, even like paying for application fee. So with regards to okay, so you're obviously gonna apply, right? So there's this one thing a lot of people tend to struggle with. So whenever, let's say, you fill in your name and all that, just make sure that like every time you press backspace, so that that thing, that I don't know, that thing ends where the last letter of your surname or your name or whatever your email address ends. Make sure there's no space there because it'll give you an error, ne? And application fee, I think it's 125. Yeah, it's 125. So apparently you can pay online. Yeah, but I paid sometime in 2018 obviously, and I paid at Standard Bank. So I know that you can pay at Standard Bank. You just go with your thingy, your student number and the money, and then you give the people who work, then you tell them that you're there to pay for your application fee actually. Yeah, so yeah, with application fee, I guess, yeah, that's also, and you need to pay application fee if you're a first time student. If you're a returning student, you don't have to pay an application fee. Let's say you were studying, let's say you applied, paid for the application fee, and then maybe didn't continue, or you finished, or you decided to just change your mind, and then next time you don't really have to pay, because the whole point of application fee is when you like get like a student number, then you actually pay, and then you'll use that same student number throughout, but you don't constantly have to pay when like you do a new qualification as you've already paid. Yes, but you have to pay. It's super important to pay before the closing date. You have to pay by the 14th. Make sure that your application fees are paid. I'm trying to think that what am I missing? But I think that's all with regard to the application fee. Yeah, you can go to Standard Bank. You can also pay it online. I don't think you can pay at campus, but yeah, go to your nearest Standard Bank, and then so guys, there's an app called Telegram. Telegram is well known. I knew about Telegram when I started studying at Unisa, because yeah, I didn't know about it. I don't know why, but I just knew about it 2018. Okay, so Telegram, it's an app that is used by a lot of students at Unisa. It's very helpful. Some students don't know about it. I didn't know about it when I started. I wish somebody could have told me about it sooner, but it's okay. So obviously, when you apply, right, you're gonna wait. Let's say you get accepted and all that, right, and then when the registration period opens, you have to register, right? There's a difference between applying and registering. You first apply, and then you wait for them to accept you, and after accepting you, sorry, you wait for them to accept you. After accepting you, that's why it's very like important for you to constantly check your emails and to check your application status. I'll drop all the links in the description box. With regard to that name, so you must always check your application status, because at times if you're accepted, you have to accept an offer within a certain time period, ne? So guys, please do accept those offers or decline if let's say you applied for it, let's say example LLB and education, right? and you want to do LLB, and then you're going to accept the offer for LLB. Let's say you accept it for both of them, because at times they can accept you for one and not accept you for the other. Like at times they don't even accept you at all. It's just so crazy, guys. But yeah, let's say you accepted for LLB and you want to study LLB and you applied for education, so you're gonna accept the offer. So with education, you're just gonna decline the offer. So just decline so that they also make space for other students. Yeah, so please make sure you check, because you have to accept within a certain time period, as I said. That's very important. Please make sure that you constantly check your emails every 2 days at least. You check application status, you make sure you upload all the necessary documents like your ID, your matric certificate, all the necessary documents, let me see, what am I missing? And then yeah, okay, back to Telegram. So as you wait, as soon as you accepted, you have to register. After registering, you have to wait for your study material, right? Sorry, you have to wait for your study material. So after registering, you can access your study material online, but you won't have the hard copy. So some people prefer studying like or using their laptops. Some people prefer hard copy. Sorry, I was one person who preferred hard copy because I would make notes if I don't understand something, and then I would check out whatever and keep on studying, like using a dictionary. I was that person. I had a dictionary app on my laptop, so whenever I don't understand a word, I would like write down the definition and all that, or write down the synonym, whatever the case is, and try to read again so that I understand. So yeah, so that was the case. So Telegram, practically a lot of students are there. You can download study material there. You can download old exam question papers there. You can download past tutorial letters whereby there were assignments and all that. Even when you're preparing for exams, you can use the previous exam question papers to prepare. You can get the tutorial letter 201. So tutorial letter 101 has your assignments, right, for the entire semester or the entire year. Okay, but obviously, let's say you're going to do for first semester, you're doing this certain module for first semester, and then make sure you do the part of the first semester assignment. Don't do the second semester assignment, because that's applicable to students who are going to be doing that same module in the second semester. Okay, so yeah, so then tutorial letter 202 is practically answers of 101. Like you're gonna submit your assignment. After submitting your assignment, the lecturer is gonna mark, and then he or she is gonna release your assignment with like comments at the bottom. You have to scroll down. You'll see the comments and the mark you got, and then the lecturer will release tutorial letter 201 that has the answers. So you can use that to prepare for like assignments, to prepare for exams, in order to understand better and all that. Yeah, even with the prescribed books, it depends. You can find prescribed books even on Telegram. Some of them are scanned. So some of them, yeah, it's like proper prescribed books. Yeah, but you can buy those. At your Fanscake. I know just a couple of bookstores. Yeah, they do have Unisa prescribed books. Even I know in Joburg Candy there was this guy who was selling. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but I remember I bought a book at Fanscake. I only bought a book once. I only bought a book in 2018. That was the only time. And then I've been using prescribed books, but I've been also going to the library, because some of them are scanned and all that. I've been getting my books on Telegram, but for the times when I didn't have like that book or whatever, and I needed like information on studying, on when doing assignments and all that, I would go to the library and borrow a book and sit down. Plus, I enjoyed there's something about the Unisa library in Florida, guys. Like it's so peaceful, So I really enjoyed. Like those were like one of the greatest days, I would say. Yeah, but that's about it, guys. So on Telegram, you get to chat with other. Okay, it's practically group chat. You guys can discuss certain things, but yeah, you guys can discuss. Maybe if some lecturers are even on Telegram, on the group chat, so you can ask questions and all that. But on the Unisa website, on the thing in it, when you log in using a student number and password, you're gonna the let's say you log in, right, student number, password, you log in and go to a specific module. There's part of discussion whereby you can ask questions there. But the best thing, if you don't understand something, you can email your lecturer. Like, it's always best to email your lecturer. But to interact with other students, you can also join the discussion thingy there, discuss with other students. And Telegram is also a good place to meet like people doing the same course as you, who like are having the same struggles as you, maybe who don't understand much things and all that. So yeah, at times there are group chats for certain groups. So maybe WhatsApp group chat for, let's say, introduction to law ILW 1501, and then yeah, some links are shared on thingy on Telegram. So it's very, like, being a Unisa student, you must have Telegram. It's very informative. It's very helpful, even in terms of lectures, because at times you'd find that maybe a lecturer is not responding to the email, then sorry, then there's an announcement and you forgot to check your emails, but you checked Telegram. But you must always check your emails. Like, it's very important for you to check your emails, because it's only a few lectures. It's most of the lectures are not even on Telegram. And Telegram, don't use Telegram to cheat, guys. Like, don't. Normally when there's an exam, Telegram, yeah, it doesn't work. Like, you can't type, you can't do anything, just to avoid things like cheating, right? So yeah, that's practically that. But make sure you always check your emails every now and then, because the lecturer will send you an email. Make sure that you always check your announcements for all the modules. Make sure you write down all the dates of your assignments, because normally it's assignment 1 and assignment 2, but some modules it's more than 2 assignments, and then it's an exam. So currently I think it's still online based, because when I was doing my undergrad, mostly when I was doing my higher certificate, it is you I wrote at the exam venue. Even in 2019, I think in 2020, that's when things changed, right? Yeah, I think I was doing a second year, or I don't know, yeah. But anyway, yeah, please make sure that you always check your emails and all that. So guys, as soon as, I forgot to mention something with regards to like after applying and all that, right? So you're gonna apply and everything. So you're gonna be given a student number, and then you'll have to, like, you'll be given a password too, right? You'll be given a password that you'll use. So even for me, I've been using the same password that I was given back then. I've been using it throughout. um some people some people change it, some people prefer whatever. So yeah, even with me, I got a password and I've been using it. So it's just up to you, whatever you prefer, but just make sure that you don't forget your password. Okay, you can do forgot password, but just rather avoid such things. It's not really necessary. So you can just use their password. Like, you'll get used to it. As much as you'll know your student number by heart, you'll know the password by heart. Yeah, so I don't know with regards to going to campus, because I haven't been to campus in a while due to the those whole COVID thingy. Because I had a student number, a student number, I had a student card, so I don't know if right now they still use those things to gain access. Probably they still do, because one thing I know that at the library, you need, in order to gain access, you need your student number. Yeah. Okay, so guys, name registering, right? It's very important for you to know when to register. It's super important, and it's also important for you to know what you're gonna register for. So guys, there's a difference between prerequisite and, I think it's co-requisite, right? Prerequisite means that you have to do, let's say for example, this was the curriculum of the degree I did, which is a BA in forensic science and technology. So for example, these are second year modules, right? Group A is compulsory modules. FOR 2603, investigation of selected crimes and transgressions. When you scroll to the side, you'll see that prerequisite for this module is FOR 1501. So what this means that FOR 1501 is a first year module, by the way.
So what this means that I can't do FOR 2603 without completing FOR 1501. So it means that I must have completed this module and passed it in order to register for the specific module. And then let's scroll down and see. Okay, for example, administrative law, I have to do prerequisite. It's ILW 1501, which is Introduction to Law, and SJT 1501. But it shows you not applicable to these are the qualification codes, and my qualification code is not here. So it means that this is applicable to my qualification. And then yeah, okay, let's scroll down and then for example, this module, these are third year modules. So for FOR 3706, the co-requisite is FOR 3701 and 3702. So you can take them all together. You can take this module with like these modules, the co-requisite. So yeah, so you can take them all together. That's what it actually means. Even here, for example, the if you decide to go with the business stream group C, strategic implementation and control, co-requisite is MNG 3701, which means that you can take it together with strategic planning.
So second year modules start with 2 something, first year modules it's 1 something, third year it's 3 something, fourth year it's 4 0, fourth year or honors, fourth year it's practically honors level, then your master's is probably 5 something, I don't know. So that's why before you register, you need to decide, you need to check that, because it's very important to check. You can't just decide to your first year and then when you start you do second year modules. Like guys, no, like please don't make that mistake when you choose. Like please look at the curriculum, choose, check. So prerequisite means okay, so you'll see, let's say there's 10 modules for first year, they tell you prerequisite ke eng. So those modules that I mentioned, do them in the first semester so that second semester you can do that module knowing okay you've passed those ones, right? Because certain modules you can't do them before registering for other modules. That's why the system will give you an error at times. Yeah, so when applying, please check, please make sure you start go first year, second year, third year. Don't start go second year. And yeah, like just check, start with 1501 first and then you'll do 1502 next semester, like those type of things. Like yeah, you can take, okay, with regards to taking modules, you have a choice, right? When you register, you can register for 10 modules all at once for the whole year. Okay, that's if you decide to do 10, but I'd advise you guys to just do 10 modules, 5 per semester, or you can just do 5. You can just register for 5 this semester when the registration period opens, and then next semester when the registration period opens you can register for another 5. Okay, so it's just up to you. Yeah, but I'll get to the NSFAS part. So yeah, I think, another thing, so certain qualifications, I think it's most or half of them, I don't know, but a lot of that I have came across, right? So there's gonna be compulsory modules, group A. Those are compulsory modules. You're gonna do them whether you like it or not. Those are like the modules that are like that everybody who will have that degree or who's doing that specific degree, diploma, certificate, whatever qualification will do, ne? And then the selective modules. Selective modules are not majors, guys, ne? They're not majors. Yeah, I don't know what they are, but it's definitely not majors. Selective modules, it's practically modules that you choose to do, right? So let's say I did forensics and my other friend did forensics, but I did the law stream, by the way, and she decided to do the criminology stream. So that's where the whole stream thingy comes in. So normally there's group B, group C, at times there's group D, but most is group B and C, ne? So A is always compulsory. And then one thing, if you're gonna choose group A, group B, let's say you choose the law stream, you must do the law stream throughout. Second year, same stream, law. Third year, law. Please don't complicate your lives, guys, please, because when some people register for modules or choose modules, first semester with like kind criminology, second semester with a law, then with a business, like it doesn't make sense. So guys, please make sure that you stick to one stream. Like it's very important you stick to one stream. So it's 5 semester, mostly first year it's 10. Actually each year it's mostly 10, 10, 10. Then most thing is it's 30 modules, but law it's 40 modules because it is fourth level, which is equivalent to like honors, right? Because after law you go straight to, after level B you go straight to your masters. So it's mostly 10, 10. But I think a degree in financial accounting is 20 something 20 something modules actually. Yeah, so make sure that you choose group A. Maybe go into it, but those modules will always add up to 10, both compulsory and your group B. Group A and group B will add up to 10. Group A and group D will add up to 10. So I hope I'm clear, guys. But please feel free to ask me anything if I'm unclear about anything. Please do make sure that you ask in the comment section, so that other students or other future applicants or whoever who wants to know or who's confused can also know, they can also get clarity. So yeah, so you're gonna choose group A, those modules. Yeah, per semester maybe you'll choose 3. Maybe for example go group B, there's only 2 modules, right? Then you're gonna choose 4. It's up to you what you decide to do. You can choose 4 compulsory, 1 A1 selective. Next semester compulsory 4, 1 selective. It's just up to you. Whatever you decide to do, the ball is in your court. But yeah, please make sure that you choose very wisely, guys. Please make sure. And with prerequisite and co-requisite, I hope I was very clear, because a lot of people struggle with that. People just don't understand that part. Yeah, but let me try to think if I forgot anything with regards to that. Because as soon as you start thing, you can see, okay, by the way, I guess you're gonna, like, you can search Unisa qualifications and then go to your faculty and then go, when you scroll down you're gonna see curriculum. When you click there you'll see the modules that you'll be doing each year, so you can plan your entire life. I did that. You can plan your entire life, but with first you just start slowly, and then as you go on you'll start to see, oh, this is how things are going, this was the case, whatever. Yeah, so even with Telegram you'll see, come across other students. People will have different opinions. When you're being a university student is okay, being a student as a whole, people have different opinions on how to go about modules and all that. Do something that works for you, but ask if you're not sure. Ask. You can even drop me a text or whatever, or comment. But comment section, let's make use of the comment section so that everybody gets the information. Yeah, so please do ask if anything is unclear. Anything, please do ask. And then I wanted to get to the NSFAS part. Yeah, so NSFAS applications opened today. It's the 28th. They're gonna close next year on the 21st of January 2023. Mara, please apply. Please don't wait for your last minute. Guys, advice me. As soon as registration period opens, register. Please register. If you have issues, okay, I'm struggling with this, I have issues, I'm gonna go to campus the following day or very soon, because I think it opens for a month or so, right? So make sure that as soon as the registration period opens, you register. Don't make that mistake. Or when if you're gonna go last day, I'll go to Unisa when like applications close or when the registration period closes. Just do that. The line. You see it when you're not even like the line. Guys, it's very long. Guys, like please, you have to wake up. Or when if you're gonna do this last minute thing, is you're gonna wait and you have to wake up. If you don't wake up, it's fine. You'll go at your time, but guys, please just do things in time. Don't be the last minute whatever. Don't be that. Yeah, please do things ASAP. As soon as registration opens, you register. As soon as whatever opens in the future, applications open, you apply, you have issues, you go to campus when it's not packed, when it, like, you don't have to wait in queues, long queues, and all that drama. Like, just do things in time, and then you'll be good. Like, you'll be good. So yeah, NSFAS is open. Please apply. And then, okay, so when you're a Unisa student, NSFAS covers tuition fee, and then you get a book allowance. The last time I checked, it was 290, right? So yeah, that's what you get as a Unisa student. Yo, guys, nah, Unisa does not have. Unisa is a part-time, and like, it's not even a part-time. It's a long-distance institution, long distance. Nah. It means that there are no classes. At some point there were sometimes those Saturday classes in Ghana whereby maybe the lecturer that there used to be like classes of just a few modules, because I had one with criminal law and 2601, yeah, general principles of criminal law. Yes, yeah, that was the only module ever since, I think. So but yeah, you can make friends, you can go to school, go to campus. There's a study center, there's a library for you to study. So yeah, that place, it's made for students, so you can go there and study every day. It's up to you. You can go to the nearest library near your place, but please be careful with laptops and all that, especially in townships and all that. Please be careful. Yeah, but even when you're at school at Unisa, you have to look after your stuff wherever you are, actually, whether you need or wherever. Look after your stuff and all that, right? So yeah, so it's up to you. You can decide to even meet up with people from the group chat and discuss whatever assignment or whatever. It's really nice when you interact with other students, by the way. But some of my modules, now I was alone. Some modules, especially law modules, because a lot of my friends were doing law. Everybody I was surrounded by was doing law. Yo, because like I had some law modules, so yeah, that was where, like, you know, I'm still friends with some people who are doing LLP. Guys, we're still like friends, cause yeah, and I'm so grateful. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, but most of my forensic modules, I was practically doing them alone, because well, especially when I started, I didn't know anybody was doing that module, that qualification. Like, I literally didn't know anybody. Even when I found out all these other people, I was like, wow, you're also studying forensics. You're the first person. Like, everybody is doing LLB education. There's nothing wrong. It's good qualifications. They're in demand, job wise, whatever. But yeah, I was literally surrounded by people doing law. So yeah, that's what Unisa cover NSFAS covers for Unisa students. You get monthly allowance 290. It was 290. It's probably 290. I don't think it changed. But if it changed, wow. I don't think it changed, honestly. But yeah, so, and then, okay, they pay for your registration fee, right? So the registration fee, you don't have to pay, they pay, but yo, not didn't know. I can remember when I started in 2018, I didn't know, so I paid my own and all that. If you don't know, some people, they've come across situations whereby they paid and all that. Some people got refunded, some didn't. So I don't know. I think you can get refunded. I'm not sure. I don't know, because I've never been refunded. Anyway, so this first covers that. It covers your registration fee and all that. Yeah, so it covers your registration fee and your the rest of your fees. So you don't have fees if you're approved by NSFAS. Don't stress. Like you should worry about your assignments, not fees. Even if NSFAS doesn't pay, you must relax. You can even go to campus and ask. Okay, they'll assure you, or just, yeah, it's okay, they'll pay. But if there's something confusing, something you don't understand, please do make the effort. Go to campus and go ask. Or you're having a problem with whatever on the system, this is the case, because there's a finance wall, ne? Yeah, there's a finance wall. There's NSFAS, the applications, whatever. So you can go there and ask anything. They ask for your student number and then they check everything. So guys, if like you feel some type of way, or you're not sure about something, you're uncertain, don't be lazy to go to campus. It's your future at the end of the day. And remember, this girl does not know everything. I don't know what's going on with NSFAS. I don't know. I was also a student, guys. So yeah. So yeah, that's what it covers. Yeah, so you don't have to stress about that. So okay, the one thing I also wanted to get to this video is gonna be long, but anyway, it's fine, because I just really hope that it's gonna be very informative. So NSFAS is gonna either give you, okay, you decide, right? The last time I checked, you had to decide. You get an email and you decide if you want book allowance, which is 5k. You buy prescribed books, but it's for prescribed books. So we are all adults. It's up to you what you do with that money. Well, if you need prescribed books, some prescribed books are very expensive, especially when you do like your second year, third year, first year. Like first year, no. You can some you can get on Telegram, yeah. Some you can get on Telegram, but for those, especially if you prefer like hard copy, go buy it or go to the library. But you constantly have to be going. So yeah, so you can buy it if you want to, or you can look for it on Telegram, or you can, yeah, it's just up to you. It's your money. At the end of the day, you're an adult. And then, or if you don't want the 5k, you can get a laptop, right? But if you choose a laptop, you won't get the 5k, right? So especially a lot of people when they start, they obviously don't have a laptop, and a laptop is something you need. Okay, I have a few friends who were using phones. I have a few, but with the phone, for me, nah. Like I've always used the laptop throughout like varsity, so yeah, a phone, no guys, plus that phone I was using, I think it's a Huawei P8. I wasn't gonna make it. That phone had issues. It had so much issues. So I just preferred like a big screen, like for me to like study, like not like being on something so small, like it's gonna strain my eyes. Imagine trying to study with that. So yeah, I would advise, okay, every student to get a laptop. It's very important. But yeah, at least Unisa offers laptops. At least NSFAS offers laptops. So guys, if you don't have a laptop, you don't have the means, choose the laptop and then prescribed book. Go to school. Try to see if you can download and all that. Like, but at campus, the books are here. So yeah, because not all of us are from like families whereby we can get laptops and all that. So guys, you can decide 5k or laptop, because I'm not quite sure if it's a second hand laptop with that 5k, or if it's a good idea, because they give you a brand new laptop, so if you take good care of it. Okay, and then there's also data. Mostly they give you data, 30 gigabyte. I think it's 10 during the day and 20 night, which doesn't make sense. I think that was the case. Yeah, whenever you're about to write exams, that's when you'll get the data. But throughout, no, So yeah. Also, please make sure when you get that 5k, don't get too excited. You also budget Nyana for data. So that 5k is for the whole year, mind you. You're gonna register beginning of 2023 for your books for the entire year. Some books are very expensive, guys. You won't believe it. 1 point something k. If just some, it's even more than that, depending on the course and all that. Some courses don't really have much prescribed books and all that. So please read your tutorial letters. There's all the information there. If you have a question, please make sure that you ask your lecturer. But it'll state each. Actually, I don't know which partner, but I'll just put it on the description box. Each tutorial letter is a section of whether there's a prescribed book or not. And then this tutorial letter 301, it's about referencing. They practically show you how to make use of referencing, which you have to reference your assignments and write a heading, student number every time before you submit. You must write, okay, obviously the name of the module, the name, student number, module code, module name. I used to put the header. On the header I would write my name again, my name in full, name and surname, student number in the middle, on the side that module code or full names, whatever. Numbering, guys, like, so go through your tutorial. It's very important. Such things have to make sure your size, I think it's 12, your font, whatever, those kind of things. But yeah, first year they're kind of lenient, but just go through that and have a good start. Don't be like us, who had to learn the hard way. But yeah, I think this is all, and I think I've covered. Okay, Unisa doesn't have accommodation, guys. It's a long distance institution. There's no accommodation, so there's no NSFAS that's gonna fund your accommodation at Unisa. please don't be confused. Yeah. I hope I'm very clear. Please, and Unisa does not have accommodation. Therefore, NSFAS does not give students money for accommodation. Whether you wanna look for your own accommodation, if you wanna look for your own accommodation, you must go and rent and pay on your own. You can find thingies around campus. It's up to you. Some people decide staying alone or staying near the campus, whatever the case is, staying near the campus and going every day and all that stuff. But some people stay near the campus and always home and not doing anything. So regardless of whether you're home or whatever, just make sure you study very often, like almost every day. Cause as much as it's a long distance institution, please make sure you study like very often, like very often you study, as much as you don't have classes, make sure every day you push, like, yeah. So guys, this is where I'll be ending the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a question, please be free to text whatever question you have, anything, please feel free. On Facebook, I'm Elizabeth Tekimatangu. On Instagram, Elizabeth_Tekimatangu. And there's the comments section, which I would actually recommend that we all use, so that we all know and we are all informed. Thank you so much. And see you guys on my next video. Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please don't forget. See you guys next time.